Hey David, it's great to be working with you again. I've been looking over the notes you gave me about your wrists and ankles and calves and the arches of your feet, and how you'd like to also take your practice into a place where you can connect a little bit more with the universe. And so I'm going to try to help you out in this first video to do a little bit of the work on your body that you're feeling is holding you back from certain things that you would like to be able to do easily. And you'll be able to approach a better connection with the universe once the day feels easier, once your life feels easier, once the things that once kind of agitated you a little bit now are bringing you forms of bliss. So before any kind of physical practice, what I like to do is set up that idea that we're about to practice by letting go of a state that is not really practice worthy, that may have been scattered, that may be out in the material world, out in the practice world of playing trumpet and other things that may be on your mind. And we're going to come to a new place here by taking a comfortable seat, allowing the eyes to close, sitting upright, and beginning with a deep inhale. And as you exhale, relax. Follow this with a deeper inhale. And really relax. Followed by the deepest inhale you can imagine, and then a little more. And completely let go. Begin to see if you can focus just on how the breath flows in and out of your body. As you try to notice this, other things will pop up. Thoughts, feelings, emotions. Don't worry about that. Just be willing to come back to how the breath feels going in and out. And see if after a little bit, if you fade into a place where you're not even really focusing on the breath and you just happen to notice that the mind kind of clears out in a way. It's almost like you've gone from having a piece of paper in front of you that was full of all sorts of chores and to-dos, and all of a sudden now you have a blank slate, one that's much more appropriate for writing in something new. So we're working with something new today. Let your eyes open, big inhale. Hey bud. And again, relax. Start working with your wrists. So, first thing I want you to do is a preparation for yoga called Upa Yoga. It's kind of like pre-yoga, and it works with energy centers that are located in different places in the body. It also works with the myofascial tissues of the body, or what might be known as the sinews of the body, that get locked up, especially with repeated use. You're doing the same little things with the trumpet over and over again and other things in life, and that is causing some lockdown of a space in your body that we're now going to start to let go of. And it's always helpful in yogic movement to do so guided by the breath. So our first movement to help wake up the lockdown that's been in your wrists, as well as the energy center or the lymph nodes in your wrists that are going to produce more energy in your body. Physical energy to move and mental energy as well that you feel, and the combination of two is going to feel emotional or spiritual. So begin by taking your hands like this, and with your inhale, twirling your hands like so, raising your hands, and as you exhale, reversing that motion and bringing your hands down. Now you might get some clicking, you might get some popping. You're definitely going to get some sensations where you kind of want to scrunch your face and go, whoa, that's a lot. That's tense. That's kind of icky. Inhaling, we reverse the direction and we lift our arms. And we look to increase the volume of our inhale continuously throughout the practice. So it's another little game you get to play. And your exhales are getting longer. You're twirling the opposite direction and you're coming down. Ooh, this is a lot in your forearms, right? Jeez. Who knew we had so much holding us back? Inhales, opposite direction, heading up. Longer exhales, heading down. Your breath is now your guide. Don't worry about my pace. I'm going to follow my own breath. Only do one more. We're going to do something similar, but now the inhales are going to take us outward. Once you begin to exhale, switch the direction you're twirling, bring it inward. Let's do 5. Your breath guides the way. Just keep syncing up with your breath and noticing every little spot that is discomforting, and recognize that you're growing through each of these spaces as you face this discomfort. It's a brave and courageous thing you're doing. Thanks for doing it. I think we're about at 5. If we're not, it'll be okay. Alright, there's a lot of activity going on in the wrist. Let's keep it moving. Place the hands together at the heart as you inhale. Bring your hands up. You're trying to point the fingertips up as high as they'll go, and right over the tippy top of your head. As you exhale, you're going to bring your hands down, but they're going to try to come behind your head. Inhales come up. And with this exhale, the hands come down to the heart. That's a complete rhythm here. So, first inhale takes you up. All the inhales are going to take you up, but you're going to switch on exhales between back of head and heart. So we have a really lucky coincidence here in that the work we're doing here brings the hands into the heart position. This is going to help us to connect to the universe as we take this, what has seemed to be just a physical practice.